Time to improve on that tan. Dang. Check that out. What am I doing in the songbird habitat today? Beautiful. Photogenic. You're about to find out. One thing about the songbird habitat that I haven't really understood is, why haven't they come out here and hung like 150 bird feeders or bird houses, you know? Not bird feeders, because they're all right without that, but I mean, my idea of a Da Vinci style songbird habitat is this place has like at least 150 bird houses, all different shapes, all different sizes, all over the place out here, for them to thrive in, for them to chill, have a home. That's my idea. I mean, you can arterize the crap out of it if you want to. Make some architectural birdhouses, or make them real simple. Make them, have them stick to the idea of Stone Mountain Park itself. It would definitely be nice for the babies out here for real though. Street will be 400 years old before you know it. There's something about that music. The music of our lives, the way it touches the soul, you know. But these aren't mine, these are my brother's. Just a little portion of his collection of more than about 500 handmade CDs, handwritten CDs that go way back in time. Old school for real. You think I got plans for these today? Besides listening to them, trying to hear what my brother heard, what he listened to. No plans real, except to keep them, listen to them, take note, try to find the songs that touch the soul. Speak to the soul. Tell you about your own soul, really. There's something real special about the music. The music that we create. Something different about it, though, that you never thought about. But a way that somebody knows about. Just like the songbirds out here, singing. The way it touches the human soul. Even the insects. Even the animals. The way they talk. Their song that they sing. Even with the winds. It all touches the soul. You just have to give it a chance to understand it. And what it brings to you. What it's trying to tell you. Because they'll definitely tell you a lot. respects, it's called decoding your soul by the art of music. The music that you listen to, the music that you collect, the music that you're meant to collect over time to tell you many truths about your own life. In the past, present, and future. A different kind of game in heaven. The way it was designed to be. The music. You design it. You sing it. You play it. You design it for others. But there's a hidden secret behind it all. Something very special about it. Some things you should take note of, think about when it comes to your own collection. It speaks to about who you are and who you will be. And also who you were. In many respects, you can use it to write your own code of your own life. Make things better, make things worse. It's your choice. Let's hope it's for the better, though. Guided by the art of music. The music that you choose to listen to. Or the music that others want you to listen to find truth. Guided by the frequencies of it, the sounds of it. Something I've always known about, something I've been meaning to get off my chest for the longest time. You know, there's a certain way you can go about decoding your own life by the sounds of music. The music in your collection. The music that needs to be in your collection. That's why I love instrumentals so much. Less words, more sounds. Because that's what hits you most. Well, at least it hits me the most. The sound of it all. The frequency. The way it speaks to my soul. The way I'm trying to teach you how to use it. Guided by the sounds of everything. Not just the words. The words are supposed to come later. I'll tell you about that in a minute. How special music is. If you don't like music, you have a problem. But who doesn't like music? Everybody loves music. Everybody adores it. You've got to have music in your life. Everybody's got to have music in their life. Even in third world countries. Different places around the world, they create music and it's the only thing that they have. To help write the codes of their life. To help it keep going. To help understand their past, present, and future. To keep them going into the future. But I want you to do something. I want you to think about this when it comes to the truth I'm about to tell you. When it comes to the music. Collection or not. On how you can use it to find out many things about yourself. Guided by the frequencies hidden deep inside of it. The way it's supposed to touch you. The frequencies of the music all over. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter how bad you are. You're supposed to find it through all types of music. I know you follow a lot of your modern artists out there. A lot of people like the same artist. A lot of you go by the words. But what about the sounds of it? What about the movement of it? The way it moves through the body, connects with you. A lot of my music is instrumentals. You'll find out about that later. You'll see my playlist. Hopefully you'll listen to some of the songs and see how I feel. Know how I feel. What it does to me by just listening to it. But you got to do the same with your own collection. But you have to find yourself within the music. In a way you can find yourself within the music that you play. By finding out how it connects with you, with the body, the frequencies of your own body. I want you to think about that one. In many respects, you have to follow what is given to you in the music that you chose in the past, the music that you like to listen to, the music in your own collection. But it doesn't end there. Not at all. But that's what you have to start with. Try to understand that music collection, the songs. Why did you like the song? Why did you choose it? Because everybody else did? Or because you were guided to? Listen to the music out here. The sounds of it all. The way it connects to you. Drives your emotions. Connects with the soul. The mind. The body. Gives you that special tingle. Doesn't it? That's what I'm talking about. That tingle down the spine. What you should always be looking for. Because that's what you're meant to go after. Is that tingle when it comes to the powers of the music that is written in your world. No matter what genre or anything. No matter what words. It's meant to touch you in a very spiritual manner. To help you in many respects of your life. Throughout your life. You just have to find it. You got to go after it. That frequency. The ones that send chills down your spine. Through the body. That's where it starts off. That's exactly where it starts off. That's 90% of my collection. And it's guided my life to where I'm now. Guided by the sounds of music. But first thing that you got to do is start with your own collection. Go through your entire collection. How did it touch you? How did you choose those songs? Was it because other people started doing that? Was it because of a particular artist? Was it trendy? Was it the thing to do for other people to accept you, like you, vice versa? Did your mom tell you to choose that song? What about grandma? What about Uncle Bob? What about your brother? Start with your own collection. Listen to all the songs. What happened? Did it strike a memory, good or bad? Did it drive you into a particular direction? Like some headbanger music on your ride to a bank robbery, to commit a crime, maybe to, hang out with a girlfriend. Good times and bad times, right? But it keeps going after that. That's what drove your emotions, not the frequency within the body, the tingle within the spine, the tingle within the nerves. Has it connected with you? That special connection. Guided by your music collection. But maybe you need a better collection, more in depth. A collection like no other. Like mine. A collection like no other. Like I told you, you'll see it later. You will. You'll probably listen to them. Listen to the songs. Maybe collect them for your own. As soon as you hear those frequencies. 80% of my collection are instrumentals. 80% of my collection centers instrumentals. Quite a lovely collection indeed. Sounds like the sounds of nature to me. But when it comes to your own collection, you go back and listen to those songs. And you have to find the frequencies that strike a nerve in a very good way. The ones that cause a tingle up and down the spine. And those are the ones that you set aside. Those are the ones that go to a different kind of collection. You'll find out later. But then you got to continue with the game to understand everything about your life, past, present, and future. It doesn't just stop there. Everything continues on, as long as humanly possible. Chill mode. How do you think I ended up here? Guided by the sounds and the music in my own collection. But it's always continuous when it comes to mine. Even when I go to work and I'm listening to my kind of music and stuff, listening for that frequency, and I will scan more than a few hundred songs in one single day, trying to find the frequency that connects with my soul and my body, that gives me that tingle down my spine. The songs I'm always looking for to give me a certain kind of power, a power above my own life, within my own life, to help me do good things. Good things always. I don't even know. Wow, look at that. Sun's in the right spot. That time of year. That's crazy. Hope you're not too crazy with that music, though. Can't always pay attention to the words. That's part of the problem of today's societies. It is. The way the words guide the societies. The way things happen is guided by the words. And if they're mostly bad, guess what? Mostly bad will be done. Mostly bad things will be done if the words are bad. So just skip the words and listen to frequencies. Get on all your other online platforms, all your apps, Spotify, Apple Music. Go through every genre you can as quickly as possible and start listening to the music to gather a different kind of collection. You talk about making things happen. Something very special will happen, of course, to you, and it'll continue on with many others. And that's all you have to do. Get on those apps, those websites, YouTube Music, whatever. Listen to the music that touches your soul. Perfect day to come out and enjoy the sun, enjoy the sounds. I told you this before, but literally the only thing I usually listen to is just music. And I don't watch TV. And then a lot of the other times I'm just trying to find it all. Trying to find new music that touches the soul, that writes the code of my own life. And also help me understand myself as a human being. Got about the frequencies of it. The way I hope that you should try to consider doing also within your own life. Because it definitely helps. Definitely. Just like I told you. Not only go back to your own collection, try to find the songs that, start the tingle in your spine. To connect with the soul. Drive your emotions. To help you do good things and not bad things. You gotta look for different outlets. Different songs. Different genres. To continue on the game. Continue it on. Keep it going. Until your heart's content. Till your last day, that is. But who knows? Your last day might not be for a very long time after this. But just get on the other platforms. Spotify. YouTube Music. Apple Music. And start rebuilding that collection of yours. Go through every genre. Every song you possibly have the time to. And listen to it. As thoroughly as possible. Listen to that sound. Let your body connect with it. To help you collect the song. Make that decision. As you reach that frequency. As you understand it, become part of it. The sound of it. Combined with many others. I guess you can say it's a very difficult game. Very time-consuming game. Mine's been going on for about 10 years now. And I have quite the collection. Of only about 200 songs. Only about 200. But every last one of those connects with me in a very special way. Very spiritual way. And has driven my life in a very particular direction. A very good direction. And not a bad one. But that's not all it takes. Not at all. That's not the entire game. The game is also within the words. On how to decode your life, guided by music. First you gotta find the ones that connect with your soul. Bring the tingle to the spine, throughout the body. Those are the ones that you save. Because the game, you'll never believe. What a beautiful game indeed. The more songs, the better. Ladies and gentlemen. More songs, the better. But it's an extremely time-consuming game. It is. But if you had a collection of more than about 150 songs, maybe as little as 50, you can definitely find out a lot about yourself. Guided by the titles themselves. But you're not supposed to look at the titles first. You're supposed to save that for last. Now you see where I'm going with this. This major spiritual game written by heaven. Guided by them. hoping that you'll play along. More the better. Hope you're taking note of that, though. Because you're definitely going to be learning a lot about yourself when it comes to your past, present, and future. You take all those songs that you collected, every last one of them, if it's 50, 112, or 387, the more the better. You take all those songs, and the last thing you do is look at the titles. It'll blow your mind when you understand who you really are. The things that will happen. The things that have happened in the past, in your own life. The things that can happen. The guidance for things to come. That's how they work out here. They've always tried to find a way to, contact you in a different way. The ultimate beings out here. The ultimate designers of the music. The sounds around you. The sounds of nature. And you copied it. You took note in ancient times. Guided by the nature that they let you have to help create it. Anything possible to connect with you. And you've done good. But you haven't figured it out yet. Until I told you. And you thought that's where it ended. The game. No, that's not where it stops. Of course not. You guys crazy. Like I told you, there's a lot that you can learn about your life guided by the music that you collect. The music that you're meant to collect. Not guided by being trendy. Not guided by everybody else wanting you to like the music. What your friends care about. I know music can be used to connect with other people just like you. Not to try to be like everybody else. But a different way to connect with other human beings. Who are different. But yet the same. Guided by music, of course. But I told you there's a way that you can kind of rewrite things. Like I told you in the beginning of the video. When you're analyzing your own collection. Before you knew about the game. How did it touch you? Was it the words? The words that guided your life? The words that made you forget about the sounds of it? Or not care about the sounds? Maybe it connected you to one of your friends. Maybe your wife. Your uncle. Was it connected to something special? Or something detrimental? Something that good happened. Something that bad happened. I had a friend of mine one time, a long time ago, and he still does this till this day. One of our friends a long time ago, back in '97, died in a car accident. and the music that they used to listen to together when they were chilling, doing whatever. He took all those CDs and froze them. He kept them in the freezer. And nearly 30 years later, he still has them in the freezer to freeze that time. To freeze that time. Freeze those memories. Kind of like the way nature does. Freeze your memories. Hold on to them. Keep them steady. Keep the memories alive. But think about all those songs that you collected. All those songs before you knew about the game. Does it remind you of something good or bad? Let's hope it's always going to be something good. The good times in life. But what if it's connected to something bad? What were you doing during those times? Driving down the road? Living through a tough time in your life? And the only thing that jogs those memories is that song. You can always rewrite the bad times to make them good again. You can. Guided by the music in your collection. Kind of going back in time, rewriting it, rewriting your own history to make life better. So you take those songs that remind you of something bad, the bad times of life, and you rewrite over it by using the same exact song. Or all the songs. That time you broke up with your girlfriend when you were going through a tough time. That one song that you like, but it was playing in the background when you're doing something. Beautiful. But you take all those songs that remind you of bad times and you rewrite over those memories with the same song by doing something good to reset life in a different way, to help you forget about the bad times. So when you play that song again that you like, you enjoy, guided by whatever it is, you'll always remember the new memory, the new good memory. But that's what we all need. We don't need the bad memories. That's definitely what we don't want to have. What a game indeed. Guided by heaven, of course. One of their little heavenly secrets. And that's only one of them. Can't wait to see your collection after this video. Time to get on to the front of the mountain. Maybe the top of the mountain. On this heavenly day.